Graham, how did that feel to get back on a court with refs and scoreboards and all that?
Yeah, man, it's a wonderful feeling, just to be under the lights, playing with such great guys. Truly grateful to be back on that floor, pain-free, man. It's a wonder.
How was your win? Is it still coming back? Does it feel good to get out there and play? Only 19 minutes, but do you feel like you're in game shape, or is that going to come after a few more games?
Yeah, I think as the days go on, practice, and just more games, it'll continue to get better, as anything will. But yeah, for tonight, got the job done, so I'm happy with it.
You guys dominated in the paint tonight. Is that somewhere where you think this team could really take advantage of teams throughout the season?
I think the great thing about our bigs is we push each other in practice, and we got a great room with Ben, Anton, obviously Graham. So I think just the fact that we're able to push each other so hard in practice and go against great competition there, it allows us to be effective in games.
How is it guarding him in practice?
It's terrible. It's not a lot of fun, but I know it's gonna make me better. So there's that. I just keep telling myself that, because when he ducks me in, it's not fun. You definitely feel it.
Graham, being out last year, did you see the game in a different way? Like gain any perspective from watching it on the sideline?
Definitely, more from a coach's point of view. Just trying to see things before they happen a little bit, watching a little more film, watching a lot of basketball last year. That's something I did a lot while being out. And so yeah, it just only expanded my love for the game and just my sight for the game.
How are you doing with your foot? Does it bother you, or is it just that they're taking it easy with you?
Yeah, all is well, man. With my foot, everything feels great. We're just progressively loading. That's it.
We're progressively loading.
Graham, how did it feel to I know you miss craziness, be out there with the fans and all the students going crazy. You had the dunk first play of the game. Just what was that all like for you taking it in?
The energy was great. That was something I definitely took from craziness. Just that energy. To be a part of it tonight on the floor with these guys and just see all the fans going crazy and having a great time. And, it's a dream come true.
Braden, for you, 21 points and 8 of 11, 9 rebounds. You had a few block shots. How are you feeling? First time out there in front of a Kendall crowd against another opponent. What do you think that year off did for you?
Yeah, the year off was great for me. Definitely at some points was pretty long, but just to be able to get in the gym and get those extra workouts in, as well as kind of see the game from a different point of view, I think was important for me. Kind of like Graham was talking about, just I guess watching it and kind of watching a ton of basketball last year and kind of seeing the speed and seeing how it's just different from high school was big for me, and I think it's allowed me to kind of come into this role that I got this year pretty well, which is nice for sure.
Braden, do you have any connection with the two kids at Yale that are from Chicago?
Yeah, I worked out with I was with them both this summer, Danny and John. So John faced off in high school a little bit, and he's a really good shooter and really good player. So I'm definitely excited to see those guys and match up against them next week.
How'd you do in high school with him?
He was tough. He definitely gave our team issues. But no, I think he'll definitely be up there on the scouting report. Big focus for us, and just hopefully we're able to contain him as we can.
What's it like playing with Ryan that hard? It seems like you guys had a great one too going. Can you just talk about him a little bit?
He just makes the game so easy. We got here on our visit together, and just seeing the kind of player and person he was, that was definitely something I wanted to be around. It just makes the game so easy, not only for me, but for the whole team, as does everybody else on this team. And it's just great, man.
Did you guys plan your commitments within an hour of each other? Was that on purpose, or was that just, I think it was you and then him an hour later or something like that?
It was just by chance.
Yeah.
19 months you haven't been on a court, not that you're probably counting. How much of an itch did you have to get back in?
Well, it's actually been 12 months.
Well, I mean game. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
no
meant
worries.
game.
It's been great, man. I've just been staying patient with it. Early on, got a little overzealous, and was just itching to get back so early, but it's just a patient game, you know, staying down for the come up, as I say. Yeah, all was well, man. I'm just glad to be back out there with these guys, having a great time.
What's it like for either of you playing it? It looks like you've got a lot of guys who can do different things, just kind of natural IQ on the floor. Is that something you guys sense?
Yeah, it's a fun group of guys. I think everyone feeds off each other really well. Everyone's super unselfish and doesn't really care about individual stats or anything like that. Their just main goal is winning. I think we established that from day one. So yeah, it's a great group of guys. I think everyone's bought in and everyone really understands the game of basketball. And it's pretty effortless to most guys on this team. So it's been a ton of fun playing with this group so far.
Coach Few said that you guys were able to kind of cut down on the turnovers from the Baylor scrimmage, and he said there were a couple other things you guys did better tonight. Anything that you guys can pinpoint that went better tonight than against Baylor down there in Phoenix?
I definitely just say the turnovers. Yeah, we just slowed ourselves down, didn't get too sped up tonight. Rebounding was better tonight, I would definitely say that. And just, yeah, everything was great.
Any other questions?
Was that kind of your game, what we saw tonight? Is that kind of what you do out there?
It's a little bit of what I do. You know, these guys just make it so easy. You know, just open shots. If I'm not open, get it over to another shooter or something. They can make something happen as well. Like, just, I don't know, whatever's coming to me, it's just flowing. These guys make the game so easy. Like, I'm just going to keep repeating it all year because that's the truth.
All right, thanks, guys.